right, Darren. Oh, yeah. My timer's going to go off on my TV. Make sure you turn it off. All right, here we go.
Well, hello there, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Ladies of College Football.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in early, right? We see our friends. We see MCATs. We see Don B.
Hello.
Ben Vargo, Mercedes Papa. And it looks like Mark came in to say hi to everyone.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, and James. Yes, and James Yoder, and all my Michigan fans, I'm so sorry for your loss yesterday. I know
yes.
Really rough. I see Terry Slusher. Hello, my buddy Blue Wolverines in the house.
Yes.
Yes, and Jam. And Robert's now a new member. Look at that. Look at all the and
Thank
Robert.
you.
Robert.
John for joining us.
Yes. Hey, John.
Everybody.
Yes. Hey, John. He's a good friend. He's a good friend also.
Good.
Yes. And Rod. Yes. So before we got started, I wanted you to pull up something about what Emily said. So at some time at 8, the 8:53.
Before we start. Okay. Well, let's introduce ourselves first.
Oh,
in case you guys don't know, we are the Ladies of College Football. I'm Minnie Hunt.
And I am Doreen at Asian Posh 2022 on Twitter, where you can find me most days.
Yes.
Yes. And we talk.
Why it's not showing right now.
I know. I don't know either, but that's who we are. We're the voice of college football, Ladies of College Football. Well, we talk college football, but we look at it from our point of view, and it's not always X's and O's, right, Minnie? We talk about the players. We talk about, what's happened during the week, and we talk about things like that. And although, we love the game, of course, we're going to talk ball too. But that's our little niche, right?
Yeah.
We just like to talk.
And like the banner says below, it's a member call-in show. So if you are a member, which by the way, during our little conversation here, we have got a new member already. Yes. Welcome, Robert Howard.
Robert. Yes.
So yes, all you have to do is on the YouTube page, there's a link that I posted. Figured out how to do it, and you just click on it and it will take you into this program that we use called StreamYard, and we would love to talk to you. So come on in, and that's how you do it. Okay, so what did you want to see, Emily?
Yes, Emily. She put that in the chat at 8:53, and
it'll just take me a second. Because I'm actually 3 hours behind you.
No, I know. I
have to do math too. There we go.
Emily's a big Buckeye, and she has seats 23AA, which is thebomb.com. Yes.
Sounds good.
She's a Buckeye. So I think she might have been answering a question or saying, I don't know what that's referring to. I think we played at least 23 defensive players. I think we did, and I may be missing some. Not sure about Eli Lee. Yes, I think he was on there. And Stover, Odom. I don't know about the other.
This is the Ohio State game yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
But we don't need to start with that. I know.
No. This is good. This is good.
Okay.
So you guys had you had a shutout.
Yes, like yours. Right?
Yes.
You guys have a shout out too?
Shutouts yesterday. There are a lot of shutouts, or there were some really close games that went down to the wire. A lot of those, actually.
Yes.
But it's good to know that you're actually, getting your second string, and it looks like even third string in on defense.
Yes.
That's one thing Ohio State does not do bad. They don't do a lot of things that bad, let's be honest. But defense is definitely one of them. You guys rock it.
Yes. And I was very proud. I was like, Riley Pettyjohn actually got the scoop and score his first time on the field. And I've met him twice. First time when he was a, just a commit. And then I met him at the practice and I got pictures both times. It's so awesome. And he follows me on Twitter. So I'm like, I know. I didn't even know till today. I was just posting, I was so happy for him. And then I looked up the account and I was like, oh my gosh, he follows me. Yay. Thank you, Riley Pettyjohn, if you're listening or ever in the ladies of college football.
The Rod Farva says he's a big baby.
Who's a big baby?
I think he's talking about.
He's talking about Riley? I hope not.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Who are you talking about? Rod.
Number 8 is Five Adams' favorite Buckeye.
Oh, Aubrey Reese.
Augo Reese. Ooh, that's a cool name.
Yes. And I may him too. Don't say that.
Oh, his dog is a big baby. Well, you can't talk about your dog in chat, otherwise
we don't know what your dog is.
You want to show pictures of your dog, then you have to become a member and make sure that you bring pictures of your dog so we can see them.
Yes, and I see Richie's in the house. Hey, Richie.
Hey.
Yes, I bug everybody. I send them a link. Come see my show. Come see our
that's
show.
So great. Thank you guys for coming. But okay, so there were, the AP poll came out, the new AP poll came out, and there were some upsets from yesterday, of course. Ohio State's still number 1, ranked number 1, then Penn State. And, a lot of teams played a lot of cupcake games. Let's just be honest. But the ones that didn't, ooh, boy, do those really matter. Like Adam mentioned the USF Bulls.
Okay.
That was quite the game.
Okay.
Because nobody expected that to be an upset. They played the Florida Gators.
Yes.
18-16. Right?
That's crazy.
I love these types of upsets because it's like you kind of, unless you're a Gators fan, you're rooting for the underdog.
Right. Exactly.
And it's nice to see them do well. So, another upset was
the big one, I thought.
Which one? Michigan?
No, not Michigan. I didn't think that was as bad as Ohio University in West Virginia. Is it Rich Rod, right? Rich Rod.
Yes.
I was listening to, because I don't usually follow them. Of course, I knew we were going to talk about it today.
Okay.
And I was listening to their podcast. I think it's called Locked On. They have Locked On Buckeyes, Locked On Nebraska, probably different ones, but they have Locked On West Virginia. And that guy was so sad. And I felt for him, right? They did not expect to lose like that, especially not against Ohio University, right? Which is a MAC school.
Exactly.
They were 70. What was it? Final score 17-10. And I Pedden Stadium, is that in Athens? Was it at OU's home game or was it West Virginia's home game? I don't even know.
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't either. But they had a record-setting crowd of 26,740, which, I guess it's either for their schools. I think it's going to be Athens. I'm not sure because that seems like a smaller number for a Pac. Or are they Pac-12, right? West Virginia is Pac-12.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm thinking that 26,000 wouldn't be a big number for a Pac-12, but I think for a MAC would be pretty big. But I could be wrong. I don't know. So I just saw that and I'm looking at the highlights. Obviously, it's, I have an interest with that because we're playing them this Saturday, a night game on Peacock.
Oh.
Right? And they're going to be
Wouldn't
good.
That be something?
Oh, if they beat us, I will cry. But I would cry because I was like, what happened?
Put it out there in the universe. Take it back.
We can't lose to them. I was like, we just went up against Texas, unless they're as good as Texas, right? I don't know. But you never know, right? I think one of our Will Katzmarek, which is our tight end, who had his first touchdown at the shoe on Saturday, he came from Ohio University, I believe.
Oh,
yeah, Will Katzmarek, yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, here in Phoenix, Arizona, we have a team that actually did pretty well last season.
Okay.
And their coach, Kenny Dillingham, for ASU, is one of the younger coaches, but he's definitely one of the best college football coaches right now, I would say. He's definitely an up-and-comer. Mark is big on him also. So, but they played Mississippi State yesterday. So Mississippi State is an SEC team, right?
Yeah.
And so they had to go to Starkville, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, Kenny Dillingham had commented that they had to stay an hour and 20 minutes away from the stadium because the only hotels that were close to the stadium that were vacant were casinos.
Are you serious?
So the Rod Farva mentioned, did you all see Brandon Walker's reaction to Mississippi State winning? Not just that, he called Kenny Dillingham out
Oh my
on a
God.
show that they did, and I thought Kenny Dillingham handled himself quite well. He said, well, to be fair, what I meant was you have hotels that are close to the stadium, but none of them were vacant.
Mm.
And he said, so we had to stay. I mean, he was he definitely served him up some humble pie.
Right.
But I thought it was interesting because I know for a lot of teams, they will scout the location a year in advance.
Right.
Because they like to know, okay, where are we eating? Where are we staying?
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff. And why in the world wouldn't ASU do that? Why wouldn't they send somebody out to scout I mean, we all know who we're playing.
Yeah. That is strange. Especially for your football, right? For your football team.
Yes.
That's pretty important.
I know. I thought, no, that's really, really interesting that they didn't do that. And of course, he gets called out on it by making that complaint. But what's even more shocking, they lost. You lost to Mississippi State.
Well,
that's there you go.
That's what they get. No, I mean, an hour and a half away. I mean, that's a long way, right? Especially if you're playing.
I mean, I feel like it is, but it's also kind of their fault for not planning
of
further
course.
in advance. I mean, how can you not?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm looking in here. Husker Check's in here. Did you see?
No.
Yes, Husker Check's in here. Husker Check. Yes.
Go Big Red, which Nebraska won.
Yes, you did.
Not just one. We also had a shutout. Unheard of.
Yes, you did. And you weren't here when you guys played Cincy and beat them in Arrowhead Stadium.
I was.
You were there, but you weren't here for this for your
show.
That was a bummer.
That was. But you know what, TJ? Thank you very much. If you were watching this, you do a wonderful impersonation.
Yo, he's good though. He's good. He's an excellent dude. I mean, I was watching him last night. He had a 4-hour show. I didn't watch the full 4 hours, of course, but my husband and I were both watching, and we weren't hate watching like anyone would think. No, I just wanted to hear what fans were saying, and of course, they want to off fire more. Just the usual, and that's with any fan base. I'm not picking on just on them. I mean, every fan base will say, fire this coach, fire that coach. They didn't, what's wrong with them, and the normal, the usual. And I get it. So I'm. Like I said, don't make it as like I'm a hater. I'm not. I'm just being real. It's like you go on those shows at any show, right? As soon as you lose at any fan base, they will always say, fire this person, fire that person. What are they doing? But I would say TJ and John Dadamo did a great job of, they had like 85 super chats. Yes. They had to go through all their super chats before they even went on the call-in show, and people were getting upset they couldn't call in because they were going through their super chats. So it's like, they're like, dudes, we have 85 super chats. So their show was 4 hours.
That is insane. Good for them. They do a great job over there.
They do. Very good for them. And I'm hoping somebody from Michigan or Oklahoma or West Virginia, any Ohio University, I would love for somebody to call in and just give us their take on, as a fan, what they're feeling. And I would love that. I think it's great.
Me too. I mean, I know that they definitely built this game up to be a big game, even though it's not a conference game. The Oklahoma Sooners versus the Michigan Wolverines yesterday, they played at the same exact time as Nebraska versus Akron. So I had to record the game and watch it today, but I paid attention to the score as we were playing. And even though, and I hate to say this because I'm a Big Ten girl.
Yes.
I do get behind our Big Ten teams as much as possible. I was still rooting for Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I hate to admit this, but it's because we play Michigan
Yes.
in
Well,
2 weeks.
that's true.
And I mean, even though, like, I don't want Sharon Moore decided that he was not coming to Nebraska and playing or being the head coach for that game,
Right.
because they took a suspension. So he's missing 2 games, and one of them is the game at Nebraska. That is the first conference game.
Yes. And I think he should have done the opposite, because at least he doesn't get the heat for this one.
I know.
Right? I mean,
should have.
and if you beat them, that's even worse. I mean, regardless, right? He can say that he wasn't there, but like they'll be like, it won't matter because you were Oklahoma and they beat us. So,
Mike Fort, you get it. You get it. This is a funny thing but okay, I've been talking to a lot of the OG Husker fans, because Husker Chuck is one of them, by the way.
Yes.
And so is TSD. I love these guys.
Tiger Shark.
I'm sorry you feel blindsided. I thought you knew I was here, buddy.
He feels blindsided.
By me, like I'm cheating on coronation.
No.
No, I'm cheating with a girl.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's my dog. Yeah. Yeah, that's Doug. Here, take him.
We want to see that dog.
You don't, and I'm not. Well, I can't pick up Doug. That's our golden retriever.
Doug?
Yes, Doug is our golden retriever, and I think I said this before. We named him after it. Have you watched Up? Like the
yes. Oh yeah.
Doug, hello, I just met you and I love you. We met, and that's how we named him. But he's the opposite. He's like the meanest golden you've ever. But that's because he learned from his late brother Odin, who's a German Shepherd and is very territorial. And I think he learned from him. So people will expect him to be all lovey-dovey. He's not.
He's not.
No, he kind of growls at them at first, and then once he knows you're okay, then he loves on you. But it's not like spontaneous like other golden retrievers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Okay. Well, what were you saying? I forgot where we were.
You were talking about Husker Chuck. We were talking about we were talking about. Oh yeah, that if Michigan loses to you guys, it'd be like, well, it's okay. They lost to Oklahoma, right?
Yes.
But they are, I was watching TJ's show yesterday, and they are naming you guys as one of the teams that they have a question about whether they can win, right? It's Nebraska, it was Ohio State, and I forget one more. Or Oregon. Do they play Oregon or Washington? Either one. It was a third. There was a third Big Ten that they had questions. So you've made it. Your team's made it into that conversation.
I'm telling you, we're not the team that you want to laugh at anymore.
No.
I believe it. We played a complete game yesterday, which is a first for us. Complete game. And the fact that, we're able to score 68 points. I know it's only Akron. I know. I'm not like, trying to put lipstick on a pig or anything. I know it was Akron, but we have a good special teams. We have great offense options, and we also have a good defense. So I'm happy. Yes. Nebraska, you did good. That's all I have to say about that. But Michigan, on the other hand, they only put up 13 points.
I know. I was watching that and I was thinking at first it was like 7-0, and then it just went, it seemed like it was really hard. They couldn't get the rhythm, but I know that they do have people that are that they're injured, right? Rod Moore, right? Marlon Klein. I'm looking at it right now. Chase Anderson, Shamari Earls. So they've lost Giovanni El Hadi and Zeke Berry. So they do have some injuries. So yeah, I think that's some of it. But I think the quarterback his name is John Mateer. Mateer, is that?
Yes, you're right.
Yes, Washington State transfer. He's a grad student, and he looked really comfortable, right? He looked really comfortable and really good. What do you think? I mean,
I did too. I actually also, from the week before, I really loved Bryce Underwood.
Yes.
I loved him. Yes. I thought, oh, this kid shows a lot of flashes here.
But yesterday,
I know.
He showed he was 18. I'm not saying he's bad, right? He showed his age. That's what I think. She did show he was a young quarterback for sure.
I just think, and nothing against Sharon Moore, but I think he's definitely was outcoached.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I think Brent Venables is actually he's a great coach.
Yes. Yes.
So
And that team looked really good. They were ready, you know. Didn't you think that when I was watching the whole time, all 4 quarters, Oklahoma looked ready, and Michigan tried, I think, but it looked the O-line has some serious issues. Yeah, I just think they, it's only the second game, so definitely not out of the playoffs and all that stuff. Everyone just starts to think of the worst for everything. And I just think back to, at least for me, when we lost to Oregon, it's like you think, oh my gosh, but at the end of the day, you learn from it.
Holy cow, Oregon.
Yes. And then the next game, I think who do they play this week? Who do they play? I know they play
Oregon?
No, not Oregon, Michigan. They'll play a soft
Don't they play Michigan, Central Michigan?
Something like that. So they're going to beat up on them and take out their aggressions on them and learn from that and then feel good again, So I think that's what's going to happen with them. But, it's a question mark just because, we don't know. And Bryce is a real, true, first year, and he is a teenager. And it showed from between, you look at Oklahoma's quarterback versus Bryce Underwood. Even though Bryce Underwood might have more, I don't know, a better arm or whatever, like by the time Bryce Underwood is his age, he'll probably be a superstar. But you could tell definitely the difference in their experience on the field as a collegiate player. Don't you think?
I definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but, that being said, Bryce Underwood has so much talent. It's incredible.
Yes.
Michigan is going to go far with him. I think it's just, like, I heard a coach say this. Oh, you know who it was? Your guy.
Ryan Day?
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer. Okay. The other guy.
I mean, he's our guy, but he belonged to Ohio State for a long time. He said, when you're a freshman quarterback, that's fine if you want to consider yourself a newbie for the first few games, but by game 4 or 5, you can no longer say that you're a freshman. Like you were a seasoned football player.
Wow.
So I definitely expect that out of Bryce Underwood.
Yes. I wonder what that would be like in Nebraska. Now, Richie Dobbs, if you want to put him up, it has the timestamp is 9:22. Look what he says. Okay. You're going to love it. Richie Dobbs.
Richie Dobbs.
Yes.
Sorry, it takes me 1 second.
Yes.
Michigan losing to Nebraska too. Oh. Ooh.
That's what he says. And Moose here at 9:23 here, our mod, he has something to say about that.
He goes, you guys are hilarious. He's like, I'm not hearing it. Nope.
Exactly. Moose is major Michigan. Absolutely.
Okay, Husker Chuck, this is not even fair right now. He says, compare Underwood to Raiola from last year. I can't. Wait till the season's over.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I expect every freshman is going to make freshman mistakes.
Yes.
Right?
I agree.
I expect for him to start every game, which is so good for a freshman quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Dylan Raiola, he made some mistakes last year. His completion rate was like 67%. In the last 2 games, he had 78 and 77%.
Wow.
Yeah. He's doing, I mean, that's the jump you want to see from a sophomore quarterback that played also as a freshman every game.
Yes. I was gonna say, who's your backup quarterback? Do you guys
We got to see him yesterday.
How do you look?
TJ Lateef, true freshman.
A true freshman. Okay.
He looked fantastic.
Good.
In fact, I hate to say this, but if we didn't have Dylan Raiola, putting all of our eggs in one basket and TJ Lateef would be just fine.
Wow. That's good. That's good. That is good. That is good. I was going to say, as opposed to what I hear from Michigan fans, where they do not want Bryce Underwood to be hurt because they're Jaden Daniels. Is that his name? Am I getting that right or wrong? But he, whoever's their second string is, they don't want him. So they're like, that's why they're saying that Bryce, wasn't. They didn't want him to run and things like that. So.
Yes. I like Don B. He says Bryce will be okay. He's still learning the speed of the college game. And even the quarterbacks after their freshman year will tell you, whoa, the speed of the game, it's such a big difference from high school to college.
I bet. I could imagine that. Could you imagine? I definitely can imagine that without being a football player. Thinking, okay, I'm thinking yesterday, like Tavian St. Clair, who he's a third stringer for Ohio State. And, the last time he played on the field was in Bellefontaine, Ohio. Right. And so yesterday, I don't know how many people were still there, because a lot of times, how you are. I'm sure Nebraska is the same way. If it's a blowout, people start to leave to not worry about traffic. But
nope.
He went out there.
Nope. We are not that way. It has been a long, it's been a long, dry summer. Okay.
Oh, really? But anyway, so he debuted, he did, there's some drops and all that, but at the same, I'm just saying, I bet he looked out there and said, whoa, this is really, I'm no longer in Bellefontaine, Ohio, right? This is the big leagues here. So I think it's great. I'm so happy they get to do that, right? To get an offer from any college and to be able to play on the college stage is just phenomenal.
So. It is. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Doreen. You're right. It's a stage. And
it
is. Getting that kind of attention for the first time. I mean, you can emulate these things in practice, but nothing can prepare you for the real deal, especially a home game for, it's just great. I'm so happy to be able to watch these freshman quarterbacks and watch them hopefully grow,
Yes, and we will see them do that for sure. Definitely. Especially like the Bryce Underwood, Raiola, ours, saying it's going to be quite a ride.
Yes. Pit Snipes here. He says, I miss Dee and miss Minnie, my brother from another mother.
GBR. Yes.
Okay. So we talked about Dillingham.
Yes.
Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Okay,
I know. That's right. Let me pull that up, because I know I put that in. It was.
Do you remember that?
Yes. Let me look. Ole Miss, Kentucky. Ole Miss won, right? 30-23 or no?
No.
Kentucky? No.
Oh, I mean, yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
But here's the deal.
Yeah.
They did not cover the spread.
Oh. What was it supposed to be?
I think it was 7.5 or 6.5, and it ended up being 7.
Okay.
So this is Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
I love me some Lane Kiffin news. He takes to X and he actually apologizes to the gamblers.
Really? I didn't see that. No, I did not catch that. I just have that as a highlight. Oh my gosh. What did he say?
He said, I'm sorry that, we didn't cover the spread. It was so awesome.
But what coach said?
Just to make sure that, it's out there. He does these things to let people know, Gosh.
That is hilarious. Yeah, we didn't cover. I just can't imagine one of our coaches saying that. I'm sorry, we didn't cover the spread.
Right? Like, they don't even want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, Sharon Moore going up there. I'm sorry, we didn't cover the spread. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think they had Oklahoma winning, to be fair. I think. Am I wrong?
Huh? What?
Did Las Vegas have Oklahoma winning? Or I think they did have Oklahoma winning over Michigan, but I could be wrong. I thought they did.
Okay. Well, I just love that he closed it all out by saying sorry to the gamblers at the end there.
Sorry you lost money. Sorry, dudes.
Sorry about that. I'll catch you guys next time.
That's hilarious. And I was gonna say, in your favorite Iowa, right? Didn't Iowa was defeated? Was
Well,
Iowa defeated by Iowa State, right?
yeah, Lane Kiffin was born in Nebraska.
Really? I know, 16-13.
Iowa, yes, Iowa versus Iowa State.
Mm-hmm. Ferenz.
That was a game. That was a close one too.
16-13, yes.
Yeah. It was shocking to me to watch because, I mean, my Huskers are not going to like this about me, but I do like Kirk Ferentz. I can't help it. I
Yeah.
do. I like me some Kirk Ferentz. And I wanted to see Mark Gronowski, what he is all made about. They did nothing on defense. Like, their defense sucked, and for them, sucking on defense is not a good thing. Like, that's what they're known for.
Iowa, I know that Iowa, and I think we played them. Do you guys play? Does Nebraska play them this year?
That's always our end game. So we played on Black Friday.
I see. So that is your kind of your rival, so to speak, right? I mean, you play them every year. Okay.
Yeah. That's why people are going to hate me saying that.
Oh, friends. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you met him. You said you like him. He's 70-year-old dude. I mean, and you said he looked good for 70, right?
TSD, I try and read everyone's.
Emily
says Iowa State back? ? And Pit Snipe says, how about them Cyclones? Yeah, who knew? But it was the Cyclones' home game. Home field advantage says a lot in winning, especially when fans are pumped. I know for the Cincinnati game, we actually caused 4 false starts because the fans were that involved.
Yes.
4 false start penalties because they couldn't hear the count. I thought that, it says something.
Yes. I was going to say, definitely the fans matter. They certainly do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Greg's right. He says, same way Cyclones beat Hawkeyes last year, the same distance field goal. I think it was like a 54-yard field goal. A big one.
That's right. Hello, Greg, the big M.
Hey, Greg.
Greg, the big M.
Adam's here.
Adam! Hey!
We need to talk about an ACC team, and that is my Florida State Seminoles. After all the crap we went through at the end of the 2023 season, to me, which had an effect on last year.
Yes.
We have
77-3.
matched our win total from last year. We knocked off Alabama in our season opener, and it was like, if I would have been one of those, if I would have been at Doak Campbell Stadium when we beat Alabama, yes, I would have run on that field. It was nice. It was incredible. And Thomas Castellanos backed up what he said. Coach Norvell backed up what he said. And now we're number 10 in the country. Yes, I know we played East Texas A&M and we blew them out yesterday, but that was last year was last year. This is this year. We have matched our win total, and I'm one happy FSU fan. And having South Florida knock off Florida last night, thanks to a kicker who has last name of Grammatica.
Yeah.
And we know the history of that last name in college and the NFL. It's nice to be a FSU fan right now.
I bet.
Good for you.
Yes.
The Seminoles. Absolutely.
Yes. And I want to say this. I know you guys played Grambling yesterday, but it was awesome. You got to see an HBCU school.
Yes.
And the legendary Grambling marching band came.
Yes.
And how cool was that to see in person, Doreen?
It's really cool. They're very loud. And they have they have like their dancers, and they got a little bit of the halftime. I mean, they actually extended. Actually, they stopped the clock for a minute before the players came back because Ohio State also had their alumni dance. So they had a longer halftime show than normal. But they let them do some of their performance, and they're phenomenal. And you know what? always gracious fans. Probably we love all bands no matter where they come from. You know, like any Big Ten or whatever. But yeah, they're definitely loud, and they've got you know they've got a good rhythm. Of course they would be, right? Yes. And they got a lot of a lot of beats, and very enthusiastic. So I would say, I'm glad that they were able.
Brian, it's called to Brian's question. How you calling? You be like me and become a member of West College Football.
Yes.
And then you too can get the StreamYard link and come join Doreen and Minnie. So it's like, I mean, it's like, I will say, I was happy that South Florida knocked off Florida. I was real happy to see Miami beat Notre Dame. North Carolina got embarrassed on national television by TCU, but it's week 2. We're number 10 in the country, and I'm one happy FSU fan.
You should be.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. It may be short-lived, Adam. I don't know.
Care. It's always a pleasure to come join you guys. You guys here on Sunday night, so it's called. I mean, it's halftime of the Ravens-Bills game, so I had to chime in and talk about the numbers 10 team in the country.
Don B, thank you for your super chat of $1.99 supporting us, ladies. The people I cook are probably nice people. Oh, because there's some smack going on in the chat as per usual.
Yeah. So it's called I know Caden's in the bullpen. So
yes.
Billy Napier is not keeping his job. No.
He's not.
After getting God, do you guys realize he has to face now LSU, Miami, and Texas, and they're all ranked.
Oh, this will be good. Well, look at it this way. If they are already ranked, you guys are going to move up in the poll.
I mean,
if you win.
It would be nice to see a top 10 showdown at Doak Campbell Stadium when the Miami Hurricanes come calling in October. And we could have game day there, the ACC huddle there. I mean, the rivalry, Carson Beck versus Thomas Castellanos, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe Florida's, to me, and a lot of people have said this is Mike Norvell's revenge year after everything that happened last year and at the end of the 2023 season when we got shut out of the college football playoff, because of our quarterback, Jordan Travis, getting injured. So, it was
good for you, Adam.
Thank you. I'm happy. I mean, it's like, I can wear my garnet and gold now, and I don't have to. I don't have to hide it. I can show it off.
Yay. Good for you. Adam, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
I will see you Wednesday night on Football 4th Play on Twitter, Doreen.
Absolutely, I'm there.
Congratulations to your Cornhuskers for winning yesterday versus Akron.
Woo!
Minnie, and thanks as always. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay. Thanks, Adam.
Bye, gals.
Bye.
Okay, and whoops. So Mike Fort is talking about Michigan again. He says Wink started out kind of bad last year too. Our D looked like total, against Texas and Oregon, but it got fixed. I think that is a lot of teams this year. It's one. I heard a defensive coordinator say, you tend to, in game time, in the first couple games, you miss a lot of tackles. You just do, or you miss your assignment. And so I think that will definitely get straightened out. Hopefully, y'all don't straighten it out by the time you play Nebraska. I would like that very much. Can you hold off on that?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Everyone but our team. Yes.
All right, Caden, welcome to the show.
Hello, Caden.
Yeah, good evening, ladies. First time I've become a member of the network, so no big surprise. I just put in the payment for the YouTube subscription.
Yep. And that's how you get the call-in link. It's on the members page on YouTube.
Well, somebody is a member of the network recommended to me. I won't say who, but they recommended me to become a member because they just say my opinions are very interesting. Well, I really don't say my opinions are interesting. Sometimes, but not really.
Well, what is your opinion and or question?
I'm happy Ohio State had their blowout game, but I'm just a little disappointed, to be fair.
You're disappointed again? Because I listened to you when you were talking to Mark, and you were upset.
You are disappointed about Ohio State.
The second time. Why, Caden? Why?
I mean, our defense is good, but I just wish Ohio State's defense would just came out of the box and I don't know. There's just something that's wrong. That's just something that's
70-0. There's something wrong.
Yes. What was wrong? Because they played a lot. We played our second string, our third string, and we shut them out. And regardless, both sides.
The thing is, it's not the team's fault. And yeah, Mark, yeah, I know my ugly face is on here. Yeah, I know. Mark's probably typing on Twitter, my ugly face is on his YouTube membership page. Well, surprise, surprise.
Caden, he doesn't. He's a kind man. He would never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't believe how many times people will call me out on Twitter for being annoying and dumb.
Well, how can you complain about a 70-0 win?
7-7, yeah.
It's not that I'm, disappointed that we blew them out of the building. It's just, there's just something that it's been on my mind, but I just can't put my fingers around it.
When you can, Caden, when you can, call back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, the thing is, here it is. I just wish that they could play with more of like a Ray Lewis Ravens type of defense mentality, because I've been talking to a lot of Buckeyes over the last week, and now they're saying we should relax, chill. The season's going to be a smooth ride. I'm like,
what? I was going to say, what are you listening to? I not heard that.
It's just between different Buckeye Network pages that say we should just chill, and I told them as defending national champions, we cannot be sleeping on anyone. The boys have to be up and ready. They have to be ready when anything comes. And that includes Penn State and anyone who thinks that they can make a name for themselves at the champion's expense. Because in my opinion, and this is just coming from me, but as someone who's played high school football myself personally, and I've said this to people.
Caden, first of all, anytime you have to begin your point with, as somebody who has personally played high school football, you should probably not say that comment. Because a lot of people have played college football.
Mm-hmm.
Even my daughter.
Yeah, I understand that. But here's the thing I'm saying, Minnie, is that you cannot sleep on your schedule. That's the bottom line. If you're going to play top tier defense in the league, in the conference, if you're going to be the number one defense in the country, you have to be on your A game. You got to keep you got to keep the foot on the gas at all times.
It's a second game. They did. They did. They held him to a shutout. End of discussion. Okay? There's no complaints.
What?
You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Have a good night, Caden.
Yes.
We got somebody else in the call.
Well, let me get my ugly face out of here.
Bye. Okay. Now we have Ben Baller. Oh, real quick, Bradley, we're here on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Pacific.
Thank you.
Man, that boy wild, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, look, man, I'm on the Fire Sharon Moore train. This is where I'm at. That was a pathetic performance. He called that game like an absolute wuss. Running it on every third down, throwing screens on every third down, whether it was 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 9. You're playing not to lose. And just so you know, Ohio State, and Michigan fans ain't going to like this, Ohio State is going to wax us this year. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, we thought that last year too. As a Buckeye fan, watching your team beat us twice at home, I never, ever take it for granted for anything. I mean, last year your team was not you guys didn't make the playoffs, right? We won the Natty, but guess what? You beat us. So because of that,
that's true.
Yeah, because of that, I can never have that mentality, or it'll break my heart more than it the last 2 times has. And believe me, I was there and I witnessed it. So that's my take.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, your heart about to be not broken this time around, because the lines of scrimmage are terrible. Like the offensive line's bad, the defensive line gets no pressure. There's just problems all around. So I'm on the fire Sharon Moore train. Look, Tom Brady. I don't know if you're interested. I think we might want to try Tom Brady out. Why not?
He is a Wolverine for sure.
Just because somebody was a fantastic player doesn't make them a good coach. Are you sure you want to put all your eggs in that basket?
It's a little bit of a troll right there, but I'm just trolling on that one. But I'll say this: I thought Sharon. I said this last year. I thought Sharon Moore was a risky hire. You're talking about a guy who has very little coaching experience, never has been a head coach, had only been a coordinator for 1 year. Before that, he really started coaching like 5 years before that, and he was a tight ends coach and an O-line coach. So to me, that was a gamble to begin with. And my biggest thing with him is on the sidelines, I just don't like his energy. He looks like he's like timid, you know?
Oh, really?
Wasn't his alma mater?
He got no fire on the sideline at all.
I was gonna say, didn't he come from Oklahoma?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. He was having fond memories of the time he was there. I don't know, but Do you watch the Voice of College Football Michigan? Do you go in there, or do you?
Oh, I go in there all the time. Yeah.
Okay, because last night I think TJ really had a good point, and it was about Jim Harbaugh, how he took all the talent with him to NFL.
He did,
and he left Sharon Moore there.
He left him.
I have to tell you something.
High and dry. I do think that.
A part of me thinks that I would hate to think that he really, thought, oh, I'm just going to leave him there so he can take, all the beating. But at the same time, if you truly think about it, every single person that made the 2023 Natty win the way it was for you guys, he took those coaches.
Well, they were, yes.
He did, Minter, right?
He did.
Yeah. He took all the coaches.
So he left you guys high and dry. I know you're a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
Ben.
And so is TJ.
That speaks to character. Just saying.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, here's the thing though. It's a job. It's a cutthroat job too. So I mean, Jim Harbaugh, he went up to the NFL. He's gonna do what's best for his new team. So if he feels like Jesse Minter is the best option at defensive coordinator, he's taking him. If he feels like Ben Herbert is the best guy for strength and conditioning, he's taking him, because his responsibility is no longer with the team that he's no longer with. It's with the new team. So I don't blame him for none of that. Hey, Moose in the chat, I get it, man. You don't like the comment I said about Ohio State. I'm just being real, bro. Like if this is how we gonna play, they are going to wax us. They are going to wax us. It's just the harsh truth.
Ben, I have to agree with TSD. He says this guy sounds like Vanilla Ice in 1997. You do.
Well, I was born in 1996, so I don't know what that sounds like.
Oh, like ice, baby.
Yeah, dun 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 dun. You've never heard that song? Ice, baby.
I mean, I've heard it, but that's not like.
It's a compliment.
It's not part of my recollection,
Well,
Okay.
look it up on YouTube. It's a compliment.
I'll check it out. You know what I'm saying? That's really before
You
my time.
obviously sound cool enough to be like a top rapper.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but hey, Nebraska. I'm even worried about Nebraska. Yeah.
Oh, you just leave the worrying to me. I got this covered.
And believe me, I'm not reverse jinxing here. Okay, wink, wink.
Okay.
I'm not reverse jinxing these games.
pull up Ben Vargo at 9:50 p.m. That this is like perfect. Did you see it?
But yeah, no doubt. But
right,
hey, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. But hey, I'll say this. Tom Brady, Jay Harbaugh. If you want to come take over, I'm fine with it. Anybody but Sharon Moore at this point, man. I cannot, because my biggest pet peeve is scared coaching. All right, if you lose the game, that's fine. But if you coach a scared game, like where you're playing not to get blown out or you're coaching not to lose, get on out of here. I don't need to see that, man. What's the point of showing up to the game if you're gonna coach the game in a way where you're telling your whole team, hey, we're not here to win, we here not to get blown out.
Wow.
You are 100% right. But okay, so you got that vibe from him just watching him on the sidelines. Did you catch it like a post-game interview too?
Yeah, two things with that. Two things. It's not just his sideline demeanor, it's just how the game's getting called. For example, they run it on 3rd and 6 in the red zone, right? And then they kick a field goal on 4th and short. Why did you run it on 3rd and 6 if you're just going to kick a field goal on short yardage? Are you even trying to convert the down? You're settling. I can't stand settling. You win a big game, and you're not really trying to put these players in positions to win the game.
I see.
I can't stand that. So that's just me.
Yeah, he wasn't trusting the offense at that point. I think the offense even felt like he wasn't trusting them, because that is the perfect example right there, right? So
yep.
Yeah, well, the sad thing too is it's different if you like if it got to that point, but they started the game out like that. They started the game out just throwing bubble screens on 3rd and 9 and 3rd and 13. That doesn't work. 10% of the time that might work. Most of the time that's not working. You need to drop back. You need to throw for the first down. I'm gonna get out of here though. You ladies have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Hopefully not too many trolls come up. I will be trolling though.
We got it covered if they are. No worries. But
yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now. I promise you, I will be trolling you if we beat Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it.
You better.
All right. And I expect the same from you. I want that heat. I can stand in the kitchen when it get hot, so I'm gonna need you to do that.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it. This is my co-host on Monday nights, Fred Sacco, on Mondays for Corn Nation, Monday Night Therapy. And I happen to put my foot in my mouth a lot on Thursday nights, especially. It happens to be like a really long show I do on Thursday nights with Greg. But I said, there's Doreen in the chat. And I said, I love doing Ladies of College Football. For one, I get to do it with a girl. And of course, all these boys are like, oh, what did she say? And I know I can't, I have to tiptoe around what I say. So this is what he's referring to.
Oh, well, Fred, it's fine. We are girls. I'm a girl and I'm proud of it. Love it. Right? I'm going to flip.
Thanks for being here, though, Fred.
And there's a super chat, a $25 super chat there.
Oh, wait, there's quite a few of them.
Oh, really? Okay, I only see one.
I missed this one. Don B says fried shrimp, grilled shrimp, broiled shrimp. I think he was saying that when Caden was on.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Like Bubba Gump. Good one. Thank you for the $1.99. And B. Vargo says, welcome back, Minnie. Y'all keep killing. Thank you.
I love him. He always sends me, I have to send you pictures of Mercedes. He sends me pictures and she's smiling. And, you remember what that was like, Minnie, when you're first becoming mom and your little girl, everything is perfect. Yes. And that's the phase him and his wife Bailey are in. And
I don't think you ever get out of that phase, to be honest, until they turn teenagers. And then you're like, why did they hate me?
Yeah. Why do they hate me? Why are they so embarrassed? Yeah.
Adam, hi. I like Adam a lot.
Hello, Adam.
He gave us a $25 super chat. Thank you. He says, so many people call for a coach's firing after one loss. Who exactly would you replace that coach with? And why do you think they would do better? P.S. Clemson has no class and Dylan Raiola will crumble against Michigan. You're wrong in the last part, for sure.
We don't want, no, we can't have that. No.
Dylan Raiola, and I don't want to turn this into like one team in particular that we're talking about on this show, because I mean, it's obvious. We love Ohio State. We love Nebraska. We have you guys that love Michigan. And, you know, we're trying to balance who we're talking about. Plus, we have SEC, Big 12. We have a lot of games that we would like to cover. But I will tell you this about Dylan Raiola after saying that. He's calm, cool, and collected. In fact, that is why people are kind of like what Ben just said. Show some personality, show some enthusiasm. He's so like focused on the play at hand. He's not going to crumble at all, Adam. But thank you for your comment. All right.
There's another one there from Bishop Frank.
Did I miss it?
Frank Newkirk. Yes, 333. It's a super.
Oh, wait. And thank you also, Brian Legier, for becoming a new member.
Brian, now you can call in if you want. I don't know what team you root for, but you can call in.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Bishop Frank gave us 333. He says, this gumbo is fired.
Gumbo. Yes. And then Blue Wolverine I have here. He's been a member for 3 months.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
And then
here we go with Jam.
Yay!
Remind everyone, hit the like button, please. Yes. If you wouldn't mind helping us girls out by hitting the like button and the subscribe button.
Share
and
it.
if you are so inclined, the membership button.
Because we love to hear from you. Really, we love to hear from you, talk with you. You can contribute to the show, say what you want to say, and we'd love to get to know you that way too. So, and here's Blue Wolverine, just because. Look at that, Minnie.
Did I?
Yes, it's a super chat.
Thank you, Blue.
Yay! Yes, I'll say go Blue for you. Go Blue for you when you're not playing Ohio State or or Nebraska. Okay, I will say
go Blue. I have no problem saying that.
Yes, I'll say it. Just for you.
You crack me up, Doreen. You're so fun. Okay, one other game I definitely want to talk about was yesterday's game. Let's see, Mizzou versus Kansas.
Yeah, Mizzou versus Kansas. Okay. Ooh. I have SMU. Look at me. I have all this stuff on here. I don't see it on mine. Baylor, SMU. Here, you can talk about it. Go ahead. Talk about it. I'll look for it.
Well, I loved watching the game. I believe this was the game. Okay, so when I'm watching games, especially now, because we do this show together, I watch it on a multi-channel thing, that way, if there's some commercials going on, I can pay attention to what's going on in these games. So I had this game on the multi-view, and I have to say, I'm glad. I mean, I know I'm not really supposed to say this, but Missouri did really, really well.
Yeah. I hate them.
Especially what they did to us
because of what they did to us in the Cotton Bowl. I don't really hate them. I'm just saying that. I just don't like them. Let's put it that way.
Most people do. And I'm like, I have no problem with them whatsoever. But I've only been a fan for like 10 years. So I don't have I don't have enough football hate in my heart yet.
For them. Okay. Yeah, that's like I said. The only reason is because they beat us in the Cotton Bowl the year that that our quarterback decided to ditch us for Syracuse. Do you know what I'm talking about? Kyle McCord?
Yes.
So we put Lincoln Keenholz there. He was a freshman or a sophomore. I don't remember. He's never started because our Devin Brown got hurt in the first quarter, and that went from downhill from there. So I just have nightmares about that. Thank you, Missouri. Anyway, go ahead. You keep on going.
This was the game where they tried to do a fair catch, and the ball bounced off the returner's chest. He goes like this, and it bounces off, and it gets turned over. Mistakes like that are so costly, but also fun to watch.
I love the way you say that. They're so costly and fun to watch.
They are. They're like, what just happened right there?
Oh my
I
God.
loved it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, but you look at it, time's up.
Yeah. They won 42-31.
42 to 31. Okay.
Yep.
Gosh, this hour went by quick. You guys are awesome.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Gunnar Paterna says we're still hating on Honda McCord. No, we're not. Well, he did get cut by the Eagles. But before we go though, I do want to shout out Emeka Ibuka for his first touchdown with the Buccaneers today in the NFL. I know this
wow
show, but the Steelers won against his former Jets that dumped him, Aaron Rodgers. So he got the Steelers win, but I like them because they have Will Howard, and it's always goes back to my Buckeyes. And then the Bengals won by 1 point. And I'm sorry, you Browns fans. I'm very sorry. I'm a Bengals fan, so hooday! But for you Browns fans, I'm sorry. 1 point that has to really hurt. So
yeah,
but that's it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. At least I wanted to at least include that. I love seeing. I'm sure Nebraska has players in NFL too. So, but it's just I'm looking out for the ones that are getting some really good play time, and I'm very proud.
Yes. And before I let you guys go, I have a little 1-minute clip that Mark has asked us to show you. And then we will sign off.
College football is even more exciting when you've got some action on the line, and the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread, and I've got a 40-plus year track record. 11-0 in the college football playoff for me last year against the money line, 8-3 against the spread. And I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill of Wager Talk is our ace in the hole, show stopper. 7 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick. 28-12 against the spread the last 3 years. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Corey Bratta, Matt Zemek, and Steve Dace. Check out those numbers. Become a YouTube or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and then select a betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2025 a winner now.
Okay, did you ever watch Beavis and Butthead?
No.
No.
I never watched. I know who they are. No, I watch South Park.
Okay.
Not Beavis and Butthead.
He mentioned Steve on there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a brilliant mind, but he seems like the kind that definitely is like a military dude.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of the sergeant from Beavis and Butthead. How he's like gets red in the face and is yelling and always like this.
Oh my gosh.
I can't get this picture out of my head. You know when you like see somebody and it's like, wait, you remind me of a cartoon character. He definitely does.
Oh my gosh. Beavis and Butthead. It's funny.
Yeah. But the sergeant. Anyways, that's us. That's it for us tonight, right?
Yes, it is. Thank you everybody for showing up for me and Minnie. It does mean the world to me. And I'm sure it does to Minnie too. Although Minnie has her own Nebraska, she got other things going on, and I'm proud of her.
I love this.
Yes, coordination.
I love having a show with a girl, and that's the way to say it now. I realize that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I said, yes, I was like, I'm proud to be a girl. But absolutely. I was like, make sure you watch Minnie at Coronation and support her when you can. If you're up later on Eastern Daylight Time, 10 o'clock usually is when her shows are on.
Yep.
And please support Minnie and Fred and yes and
Greg.
The other Ryan. Greg. I'm sorry.
Greg.
I call him Mark, but yeah, Greg. So and also
and Mark. Let's not forget about Mark.
Yes, Mark. College of yes. Without him, none of this is possible for anyone really. So
thanks, guys.
Yes.
We'll see you next week after another fantastic week of college football.
Yes. Thank you.